Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and emotional topic, the legacy and scandals of famous people, especially black celebrities and their children. In this video, we'll take a deeper look at how the children of music and film legends deal with the enormous pressure of living under the shadow of their parents, as well as the challenges, controversies, and fame that come with it. Can they carve their own paths? Or are they forced to carry the weight of a legacy that's not always easy to bear? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.
Congratulations, I love the movie. Did y'all see the movie? Of course, it's #1 at the box office, so it's like, it's fantastic. It's so good, and it's so nice to meet you. Your dad's been here a lot. Does he say nice things? Does he talk about me at home?
Of course.
Yeah?
You know, I'm excited right now.
Really?
You know, I'm spazzing out a little bit.
Oh, really? How come?
It's Ellen. I know you as Ellen Morgan, though.
Oh.
Like, that's like...
Wow, you're back to the sitcom.
Yeah, that's how I...
O'Shea Jackson Jr., breaking free from Ice Cube's shadow. O'Shea Jackson Jr., the son of rap legend Ice Cube, was born into a family with an incredibly powerful legacy in both music and film. While he had obvious advantages due to his father's fame, O'Shea quickly realized that success wouldn't come easily if he were merely known as Ice Cube's son. Born into a family with such a huge reputation in the entertainment industry, he constantly faced scrutiny and high expectations, with many wondering if he could live up to his father's monumental success. Yet, O'Shea was determined to prove that he could forge his own path and create a career that stood apart from his father's legacy. As O'Shea embarked on his acting career, he was confronted with skepticism about his abilities. Despite the name recognition, industry insiders were keen to see if he could succeed on his own merit, without relying on the fame that came with his father's name. However, O'Shea proved himself with notable performances, most famously in Straight Outta Compton, where he portrayed his own father in a film that chronicled the rise of NWA. This role not only showcased his acting chops, but also reinforced his independence, demonstrating that he wasn't just another son of, but a talented actor in his own right. Though O'Shea overcame the early challenges, the pressure of living in his father's shadow didn't completely disappear. After Straight Outta Compton, he took on more significant roles in films like Cocaine Bear, a dark comedy action film that further tested his acting range. Yet, the pressure to measure up to his father's legacy remained. But O'Shea continued to prove that he could carve out his own path. With each project, he showed that his talent was distinct and that he could make his mark, not merely as Ice Cube's son, but as an actor in his own right. O'Shea's career didn't just stop with acting. He also worked diligently to build his name in other industries, from music to production. In fact, O'Shea Jackson Jr. has demonstrated that he is a versatile artist, blending the elements of his family's legacy with his own creative independence. This approach has allowed him to not only maintain prominence, but also build his own empire, despite the expectations from the public. Ultimately, O'Shea Jackson Jr. has succeeded in proving himself and establishing a career that stands on its own merits. His journey shows that even though someone may come from a famous family, they can still forge their own path, rise above the expectations, and create a unique legacy of their own. O'Shea's story is a testament to the idea that no matter your family background, you can still write your own narrative, even when that journey comes with its own set of challenges.
Of this film, but also the current leading rusher in the history of the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference for Morehouse College. None other than John David Washington.
Shout out to the SIAC, yes. Thanks for having me.
Those, I did not, I just spat all facts in introducing you, correct?
I believe so. I didn't know if I was still the holder or not, so I trust you. I trust your research.
I believe you are still the all-time leading rusher.
I'll take it then.
I think you had a single...
John David Washington, breaking free from the shadow of Denzel Washington. John David Washington, the son of Hollywood legend Denzel Washington, has spent much of his career breaking free from the shadow of his father's iconic legacy. Born into a family where fame and success were the norm, John David was always seen as the heir to his father's throne in Hollywood. However, he was determined not to simply ride on his father's coattails. John David faced the daunting task of not only living up to the lofty expectations placed upon him, but also proving that he could carve his own identity and find success in his own right without relying on his famous last name. Before becoming an actor, John David was a talented football player, having played as a running back in the NFL. His athletic career gave him a different kind of platform, but it was in acting where he truly found his passion. However, his transition from sports to acting came with its own set of challenges. Despite his striking resemblance to his father and the obvious connections in the industry, John David had to prove that he was more than just a product of his father's fame. He worked tirelessly to earn his place in Hollywood and establish himself as a unique talent, not simply as Denzel's son. John David's breakthrough came with the critically acclaimed film Black Klansman in 2018, where he showcased his remarkable acting skills. Directed by Spike Lee, the film earned John David widespread praise for his performance as Ron Stallworth, a black police officer infiltrating the Ku Klux Klan. The role demonstrated his impressive range and ability to portray complex characters with depth and authenticity. His performance earned him a Golden Globe nomination, solidifying his place in Hollywood and proving that he could thrive on his own merit. Yet even as he received accolades for his work, the comparisons to his father remained a constant challenge. Further cementing his career, John David starred in Christopher Nolan's Tenet, a major blockbuster film that required him to tackle a complex, mind-bending narrative. As the lead in Tenet, he faced the immense pressure of starring in a high-profile, intellectually demanding project. His performance once again garnered critical praise, and he became known not just as the son of Denzel, but as an actor in his own right. Still, despite his growing success, John David's journey was often overshadowed by the unrelenting comparisons to his father, and he had to constantly overcome the label of success, thanks to family name. However, John David Washington has consistently proven that his success isn't a mere byproduct of nepotism, but the result of his hard work, dedication, and immense talent. He has shown that even with the weight of his father's legacy on his shoulders, he could break through barriers and establish his own unique identity in the entertainment industry. John David's story is not just about breaking free from the expectations of being Denzel's son. It's about standing tall in his own light, overcoming doubts, and proving to the world that his talents are his own. Today, John David Washington stands as an inspiration to anyone striving to build their own path, regardless of their background. That demanded perfection and expected him to follow in his mother's illustrious footsteps. However, Evan was determined to carve his own path, even though he could never completely escape the shadow of Diana Ross's fame. Despite his own achievements as an actor and musician, Evan Ross often faced criticism and speculation surrounding his personal life. His relationships, especially his marriage to actress Ashley Simpson, became the subject of intense media scrutiny. With his every move watched and analyzed, Evan found himself battling not only the pressures of being in a famous family, but also the intrusive nature of public opinion. This heightened level of attention often led to speculation about his lifestyle, with many wondering if he was living a life of excess or if he was simply trying to maintain his family's luxurious image. Despite the challenges, Evan has managed to keep much of his personal life relatively private, yet still faced ongoing pressures related to his family's fame. One of the biggest struggles Evan has had to face is balancing his own career ambitions with the expectations placed upon him by his family's legacy. While he has found success in the entertainment industry with roles in TV shows like The Hunger Games and 98210, he has had to constantly prove that he is more than just the son of Diana Ross. With every project, Evan has worked hard to show that he is a talented individual in his own right, determined to build a career that stands on its own. However, the pressure of living up to his mother's success often made it difficult to avoid comparisons, and he had to navigate the delicate balance of meeting public expectations while pursuing his own artistic vision. In addition to his career challenges, Evan has faced the difficulties of maintaining personal relationships while under the public eye. Marriage, in particular, has been an area of intense focus. While his relationship with Ashley Simpson has seen both highs and lows, it has been a testament to his ability to balance love and fame. With the constant scrutiny of his family and personal life, Evan has learned how to navigate relationships in a way that allows him to stay grounded. Yet, the constant attention can be overwhelming, as it's difficult to separate the person from the public persona. Evan Ross's story is one of resilience and determination in the face of intense family expectations. His journey reflects the ongoing struggle that many children of famous individuals face, trying to make a name for themselves while constantly being reminded of the legacy they were born into. Through it all, Evan has continued to strive for independence, balancing his personal and professional life while navigating the pressures of living up to his mother's legacy. His story is a reminder that even those who seem to have everything may still face personal battles, and it takes great strength to overcome them and forge an identity outside of family expectations.
Just gave me a chance to be myself. I feel like that's, where I'm the most comfortable, just going out there and playing my game. So yeah, it was just a great feeling to go out there and not think as much as I do and just play.
JJ said he's not, concerned about what a point total is, good or bad, or he's just thinking about how to continue to develop you into a great player ultimately. But at the same time, it feels good to be on the court, scoring points, like hitting shots.
Bronny James, the basketball star, overcoming great challenges. Bronny James, the son of basketball legend LeBron James, faces immense pressure due to his father's legacy. Born into a family of fame, where LeBron is not only an exceptional athlete but a global icon, Bronny is expected to follow in his father's footsteps and become a basketball star. However, Bronny's path has not been easy. Along with immense expectations, he has had to endure criticism from the public and the media regarding his lavish lifestyle. From a young age, Bronny has witnessed his father as a perfect role model that society praises, but he also knows that in order to carve out his own legacy, he must step out of his father's shadow. In 2023, when Bronny suffered a cardiac arrest during a practice session at USC, the incident raised concerns within the sports community and among fans. However, this was also a moment where Bronny demonstrated incredible mental strength. Not only did he face a life-threatening health scare, but he also had to endure the psychological pressure of knowing that all eyes were on him, expecting him to be more than just LeBron James's son, but a player who could reach the highest levels of basketball. Despite this, Bronny proved that he wouldn't be easily broken by such challenges, and his remarkable recovery became a symbol of resilience. In addition to health issues, Bronny has also had to deal with criticism regarding his extravagant lifestyle and family wealth. Growing up in such a famous family, Bronny has always been compared to other stars, with the public expecting him to be a perfect role model. However, these assessments often overshadow Bronny's true talent, as people focus on factors unrelated to his basketball career. Nevertheless, Bronny has shown that he is not swayed by such criticisms and continues to showcase his superior skills in crucial games. Despite the tremendous challenges and pressure, Bronny remains determined to pursue his dream of playing in the NBA, where his father has achieved the unimaginable. With unwavering effort, he has proven his talent and independence, standing out on the court with confidence and decisiveness. While compared to his father, Bronny still has a long way to go. He has shown that his skills are more than deserving of attention from basketball teams and fans alike. Bronny's dream of joining the NBA is not just a personal goal, but a journey to prove that he can succeed based on his own talents. Bronny James is not only LeBron's son, but he is steadily becoming a basketball star in his own right. Despite the significant pressures from family and society, Bronny has demonstrated that mental strength and true talent are what will help him break through and reach the pinnacle of his career. The challenges he faces are a testament to his ability to overcome adversity, and his future in the world of basketball is one to look forward to.
Brandon B. Howard, also known as B. Howard, is the son of Mickey Howard, a well-known figure with an impressive music career. Born on April 2, 1981, Brandon inherited much talent from his family, but that wasn't enough to shield him from the storm of public scrutiny. Despite being a promising singer and music producer, Brandon couldn't escape the negative attention that came from an unexpected rumor. In 2014, a controversial DNA test caused a stir in the media, leading to a shocking rumor.
B. Howard. The pressure of living up to his mother's legacy. B. Howard, the son of legendary R&B singer Mickey Howard, has faced a challenging journey living in the shadow of his famous mother. Mickey Howard, known for her powerful ballads and R&B hits in the 80s and 90s, built an impressive career that earned her a dedicated fan base. However, B. Howard, despite having natural musical talent, has had to contend with the immense pressure of his mother's legacy. This pressure comes not only from the expectations the public places on him, but also from the high standards he sets for himself. One of the biggest challenges B. Howard has faced is building his own image and career while being constantly compared to his mother. Mickey Howard is not only remembered for her incredible voice, but also for the dramatic moments in her personal life that often captured the media's attention. Her relationships, especially the controversies surrounding them, made her life anything but ordinary. These factors made it harder for B. Howard to carve out his own identity and career in the music industry, as he had to navigate the constant comparisons. In addition to the pressure of his mother's legacy and fame, B. Howard also had to grapple with public image challenges. As the child of a famous celebrity, he's always under scrutiny, often facing unrealistic expectations from the public. While he's worked hard to establish his own music career and has found some success, there have been times when he felt frustrated as every achievement he made was compared to his mother's. Her shadow looms large, and it's something he can never completely escape. B. Howard has also faced controversies and doubts related to his identity. One of the most notable is the speculation about whether he is the biological son of R. Kelly, one of Mickey Howard's colleagues in the music industry. This rumor, while never proven, sparked media buzz and added a complicated layer to his personal life. Although there's no concrete evidence to support the claim, these rumors have made B. Howard's life even more difficult than he had anticipated. Despite the challenges, B. Howard has not given up. He continues to pursue his passion for music, not just to prove his talent, but to assert his own identity in a world full of comparisons and pressure. Though he faces immense expectations, controversies, and public skepticism, B. Howard persists. His music career, while not yet as successful as his mother's, is still evolving. And with every song he releases, he proves that he deserves a place of his own in the music industry.
And lavish parties that stirred public outrage. He quickly entered the spotlight as a music artist and model. But the pinnacle of this was his 21st birthday party in 2019, an event that the media described as royal. Christian didn't hesitate to spend big to make that night one of Hollywood's most unforgettable parties, attended by a slew of major stars and, of course, his powerful father, Diddy.
Christian Combs, the prince of hip-hop and the glamorous lifestyle. Christian Combs, son of hip-hop mogul Diddy, was born into a world of fame, wealth, and high expectations. With a father whose name is synonymous with success in the music industry, Christian was naturally thrust into the spotlight from a young age. However, being the son of one of the most iconic figures in hip-hop history comes with its own set of pressures. Christian has always had to navigate the fine line between living up to his father's legacy and carving out his own identity in an industry that constantly compares him to his father's monumental success. From a young age, Christian was exposed to the glamorous lifestyle of the rich and famous. Known for his extravagant parties and luxury-filled lifestyle, he quickly became the subject of media attention and public scrutiny. His lavish lifestyle, filled with high-end fashion, exclusive events, and international travels, often became a focal point for criticism. Critics and social media users would frequently question whether his success was truly his own or simply a result of his privileged position in the entertainment world. Christian, however, never allowed these criticisms to diminish his confidence or determination. Instead, he embraced the opportunities that came with his last name and worked diligently to prove that his talent and ambition were far more than just a byproduct of his family's fame. Despite the controversy surrounding his public image, Christian Combs has consistently worked to establish himself as more than just a famous heir. His music career, though still in its early stages, shows promise. Christian has shown that his musical influences stretch beyond the confines of his father's genre as he experiments with various sounds and explores his own artistic direction. He's been able to leverage his father's influence to secure collaborations with other notable artists, but each of his projects showcases his unique style and vision. With his upcoming music projects, Christian aims to prove that his place in the music industry isn't just due to his father's name, but to his own ability to create and captivate audiences. One of Christian's other major aspirations is to launch his own fashion brand, a venture that has long been in the works. Drawing inspiration from his own sense of style and the influence of his father's fashion-forward persona, Christian is preparing to make waves in the fashion industry. His ability to fuse his personal tastes with the hip-hop culture he grew up in is central to his approach. However, venturing into the world of fashion also brings with it the challenge of facing critics who may doubt his ability to succeed without the support of his family. Christian, however, remains undeterred. His passion for fashion and his desire to express his creativity through clothing drive him to push forward, no matter the obstacles. Navigating the pressures of being Diddy's son while carving his own path has been a journey filled with both triumphs and challenges. Christian Combs is well aware of the legacy that he's expected to uphold, but he's equally focused on building his own legacy. Whether it's through his music or his fashion ventures, Christian is proving that his success isn't just handed to him. He's working hard to establish himself as a force in his own right. With his upcoming projects on the horizon, it's clear that Christian's journey is just beginning, and his drive and dedication to his craft will continue to shape his future. Romeo Miller, Family Conflict and the Journey to Independence. Romeo Miller, the son of music legend and entrepreneur Master P, has lived much of his life in the enormous shadow of his father. Although Romeo had a promising start in the entertainment industry, with hit songs and fame at a very young age, he's always had to navigate massive expectations. Being the son of one of the wealthiest and most influential figures in the music business, every move he made was under the scrutiny of both the public and his family. However, throughout this journey, Romeo has faced internal struggles, not only within himself, but also with his father. Romeo has publicly criticized Master P for mishandling the family's finances, something very few people would dare to do against such a famous father. These disagreements created tension within the family, shedding light on a lesser-known aspect of a family that seemed perfect from the outside. While his father built an empire, Romeo felt that some of the financial decisions and the way his father ran their family business weren't in his and the family's best interests in the long run. This led to frustration and a desire to forge his own path, free from his father's influence. After years of working in the entertainment industry, Romeo decided to step away from the spotlight and pursue peace while building his own career. This was not an easy decision, especially with his already established success. However, his determination and desire for independence led him to choose a less turbulent path, focusing instead on his small family and developing personal business ventures. Romeo not only gained control over his own life, but also learned how to manage his finances and career, areas he felt were not properly taught during his years under his father's management. Despite the pressure from both his family and society, Romeo proved that he could stand on his own 2 feet. He started his own businesses and continued to work hard to create a stable future for his family. While many might have chosen to live under the shadow of their father's fame, Romeo decided to take a different route. He wanted to be a role model for younger generations, showing them that success doesn't just come from fame, but from hard work, perseverance, and self-reliance. Romeo Miller has demonstrated that there is nothing more valuable than independence and personal freedom. While he's constantly faced with challenges stemming from his father's legacy, he has chosen to work diligently to build a future for himself, one not dictated by his father's name. Romeo's journey is proof that facing overwhelming expectations and overcoming them to find a unique path to success is possible, not just in business but in family life as well.
Except for the people that post the truth on Instagram. Stuff is actually going down. But you know, that's what I want to use as my outlet too, of like, I cry in a lot of my music videos, like real tears. I realize now that I haven't released those videos, they just play behind me on my screen on my tour, but I'm actually gonna release my music video for 90, and it's like me just like rolling around the hills, like crying. It's like this weird lucid dream. And I want to release that because I want to show people the side of it where it's like...
Jaden Smith, Hollywood's prince and his journey to self-discovery. Jaden Smith, the son of legendary actor Will Smith, has always lived in the spotlight, facing immense pressure from his family's legacy. Born into a famous and wealthy family, Jaden not only had a superstar father but also grew up in an environment where career and public image were constantly in focus. However, despite his immense potential and talent, Jaden has never had it easy living under the shadow of his father. Faced with family expectations and pressures, he had to prove that he could succeed and make a name for himself, not just as Will Smith's son. Overcoming controversies and challenges, Jaden chose to carve out his own path, making bold and unconventional choices along the way. With his unique gender-neutral fashion style, Jaden has become a role model for a new generation, breaking the traditional boundaries of beauty and masculinity. Not only did he wear bold outfits, but he also made it clear that beauty isn't something that can be confined by societal norms. His creative fashion choices turned him into a symbol of self-expression for young people looking to embrace their true identity. However, this style also sparked plenty of debate, especially when Jaden appeared in outfits that challenged conventional gender lines. His shocking statements and bold choices in asserting his individuality made him a constant topic of discussion in the media and among the public. Beyond his fashion, Jaden Smith has also become a passionate advocate for social and environmental issues. He is not just a celebrity, but an active voice for his community and the environment. Through initiatives like organizing eco-friendly events and engaging in volunteer work, Jaden has proven that he is not living for fame alone, but carries the responsibility to make a positive impact on the world. He believes that his platform is a tool for change, and he continuously strives to address significant issues such as environmental protection and social justice. However, the path Jaden has chosen is not without its difficulties. As the son of one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, he has always had to contend with comparisons to his father. Every achievement of his is often seen through the lens of his family, with many expecting him to match his father's extraordinary success. This constant pressure has sometimes created tension and difficulties for Jaden in asserting himself as an independent individual, rather than just being Will Smith's son. Yet, these challenges have helped him grow into a man with a strong sense of self, determined to follow the path he's chosen. Jaden Smith, despite facing immense pressure from his family, the media, and society, has built a strong, unique, and inspiring personal image. He is more than just Will Smith's son. He is a talented individual, an activist, and a symbol of freedom and creativity. Jaden's journey proves that it is possible to take control of one's own life. Even while living in the shadow of a legend, he is determined to walk his own path and make a difference in the world, all while staying true to himself. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video today. We're excited to share these inspiring stories and the challenges faced by young stars dealing with the legacies of their parents. These stories not only give us a deeper understanding of their journeys, but also serve as lessons in perseverance, overcoming obstacles, and forging their own paths. So, which of these stars made the biggest impression on you? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit follow so you don't miss our next videos, where we'll continue uncovering fascinating secrets and stories from the world of celebrities. See you in the next video.